Hey folks, this is Shandron here. We've just landed from the tutorial, and this one is just going to be a quick one. I'm going to grab all of the companions prior to the grove and set up for the actual fight, and then I'm going to leave the fight for the next one. But it should be up around now, because there's no fighting in this one, and I sort of do want to keep that the focus of this series. So call this part 1.5 or something. If you're here for it, awesome. If you're not, seeing the next one, the grove fight is going to be actually insane, so do check out that one. I also might go back to playing some Untouchable. I was pretty happy that I at least got Act 1 done before I lost interest for a while. Okay, Shadowheart, let's see what you have to say. We're good guys here.
You're alive. I'm alive. How is this? I remember the ship. I remember... You might want to reconsider calling her a friend. Looks like she ran off without us.
So I'm actually gonna do some of these. I didn't do it for the tutorial. That's because I know that by heart. And I'm presuming most of you do know all the options there. Probably most people know these all the way as well too.
You're more concerned for her than she is for you, clearly. First things first. We need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer.
That is
We
true.
might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads. No, I don't recognize this place.
That's a
But
very valid
anything's
point
an
as well.
improvement on where we just came from. We need each other, and we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company.
I kind of wanted to also use the bigger party mod, not to actually play with more, but then you can do some sit out thing where you rotate between your cast of characters. So you always only bring 4 to a fight, but all of 8 of them run around with you, and you get all of the banter and all of that nonsense. But one of the add-ons for that needed to have another add-on basically that I couldn't make work.
It would have been
Great that she likes us. Okay. Shadowheart.
What's next?
Probably gonna be going with Gale, Karlach, definitely Karlach. I wanna date her. No, I have an interesting build for her, I think. But for now, with this, we're probably just gonna level her up as is, or maybe not. I haven't actually thought this through. Maybe we should give her a level of something with some actual spells. That's useful. What did we get as cleric? Let's check it again. Do not really get anything. We get divine. Oh, we actually get invoke duplicity, which is quite awesome. Maybe that's good enough reason to just keep her like this for now. We can go get Gale and get him some of the ritual spells. I really like my ritual spells. Seems fine. Protection from evil and good. I think we're gonna find some scrolls, but we might as well. I am gonna be resting this run. That's kind of the point of it. But probably still not like a lot. But maybe in the beginning until I start using elixirs and weird buffs. Yeah, sure, whatever. Let's just accept this for now. I don't intend to be running Shadowheart once we actually get a little into the game.
Best be on my way. What's hiding here?
Not the plan, at least. Ooh, a hat. It's interesting. There we go. How we look idiotic. We are wearing a hat. That's important. For some reason. Okay. I am not gonna go and try the 3 thingamabobs. Because apart from being double health and probably having some amount of buffs, they should also have a shit ton of hit points.
Something good here, I hope.
And I mean, like, I think 58 apiece or something, to that effect. Right, wasn't that what the one on the boat had as well? These are supposed to be weakened, but the weakened debuff is a debuff on their health, so it probably doesn't work with the ally thing. The debuff actually worked when I set it so that only enemies, like specifically enemies, were buffed by the add-on, the combat extender. But when I have it set so that allies, as in NPCs that are on my side, their health is buffed, it's the only buff they have. When I set it to that, it unfortunately overwrites these debuffs for whatever, even on the enemies. I don't know that it does it on those guys up there, so maybe it works that they're still weakened. But even then, it's only 6 HP off of their doubled hit points, so... I'm running a couple of quality of life mods as well. Oh, we need to... Oh, how much? Ooh, they are actually not that... They are actually not that insane. Maybe that's gonna be okay. I'm a little annoyed at where it's looking right now, so maybe if we can bait it off into another direction. Because I kind of sort of want to get up there. And we did not take... Oh, did it go away? It did not. Maybe we do have to kill them. Where's the last one at? Might be a little scared taking on both of these. With only these two characters right at the moment, because none of them are really that optimized, and we do have somewhere to dip though. That does help. Usually when I'm doing the solo runs, I make sure I'm pretty optimized from the beginning here. From level 2 already, you can be quite strong. Like a GIF, you can be using a medium armor or a very high armor class. You could even be doing several attacks with whatever, or having extra bonuses from double spore druid. Monks have the option to go shield. Oop, and there we go. Oh, they ran off. Let's go into turn-based. Let's get into stealth. Let's get the hell out of here before we end up starting the fight. Did they spot us? Was that what happened? Don't usually get spotted by them. Let's see if we can make it up here before they come back. So I don't think I fought them before when they ran off. Probably dawdled too long there. Wonder if Shandron will be strong. We should probably go and fetch that thing first. Just go. Yes. What's that? Fire resistance. Interesting. Doesn't do a whole lot right now. Can he even jump up here? But too high, too high, too high. There we go. But it's capable. It is possible to do it with the strength 8. Let's utilize the fact that we're not playing honor mode and actually do another save here.
And these things are
We can go and get Gale without having the option of randomly not getting him. I love the fact that you can just fail a roll and not get one of the companions. Ah, that's pretty ballsy.
What's going on with that room? Looks unstable.
Approach the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls.
Dangerous
from it
magic.
erratically.
Yeah, Warlock. That sounds great.
A hand? Anyone?
Did Shadowheart not get close enough? Oh, no, man. We are, of course, going to make it even without the guidance.
Whatever you're doing is... Oh. Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. I'm usually better at this.
Let's be a little quippy about it. Oh,
Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the North Lloyd as well, and I can only assume you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region. No use sugarcoating it, is the insertee we speak of, this parasite, it's a process no... You don't happen to be a cleric by any chance, do you? A doctor? Surgeon?
we don't usually keep this secret, so we might as well. I can knit your cap. I'm gonna assume that the only reason this is here is because we found the cap before, and we can fake that we were the ones who knitted it. I'm still gonna
would keep the parasite
do that.
nice and cozy, but its comfort is hardly
I haven't seen this one before.
We're most certainly
Looks
going to need a
interesting.
healer, and soon too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more? And most excellent. A parasite shared is a parasite. Oh, but before
I
you
love
think
that
you're about to embark
sentence.
on a journey with most ill, it's an act of foresighted kindness, I assure.
That is awesome, Gale. Shadowheart. Oh, she's still stealthing. That's why she's not there. Secrecy above all. Yeah.
Ready and willing.
Good. That means we at least have someone now. Another mage hand. The idea was Karlach, Astarion, and Gale is gonna be the party. I even contemplated playing as Gale because, yeah, like if you're not playing Dark Urge, he's straight up the most optimal to play as. He's the only one who gets some really interesting stuff when you play as him. I think you can get an extra 3rd level spell slot or some nonsense, an extra ring. Very high thing. But it's, to be honest, it's not a lot of power. And I wanted to play Shandron, so that we could actually face this once again. Relive the glory days of the very first playthrough, of course. Do I even want to have him? He's supposed to be an abjuration wizard eventually. And some cleric stuff in there as well. Some weird builds I'm looking at that may or may not work. Now we need this, and we need this, and we probably need Featherfall as well. But so many of these I actually want. We can respec him eventually, right? Do we need... Do we need Leap? Or do we want a Familiar? I don't think we're going to be jumping from anywhere high right the way, but Enhanced Leap plus Featherfall is pretty nice. Long Strider. Not going to get Featherfall anyways. We could use a Raven for some advantage. That would be pretty sweet. Getting access to that a little bit early. Maybe we should do that. We need to go and fetch with us before we can do all the interesting stuff. And sleep on Lacell is pretty fun though. What do we already have? No, we don't already have that. That's not true. Don't need that. No, sleep is a lot worse when playing with double HP on everyone. I think this looks pretty decent. Yeah, let's just go with this. This is fine. We can change it later, right? We might actually want to... let's keep aggressive for a while longer. We could change this out for Mage Armor and throw Gale to the camp once we get Lacell and Astarion just for the beginning here. And just have him Mage Armor people instead. Let's go and get this checkpoint. And I'm not used to skipping things in order to getting companions, so let's see if we can actually find the correct way to Astarion. This should be it, right? Yeah, it seems right.
Very well.
Dead Mind Flares.
Softer than a whisper.
Where are they at? They're all the way down there. Never mind. Not a problem.
Breathe deep and move. Don't want to draw any attention.
There we go.
These boots have seen everything.
Mr. Astarion.
I should speak up.
Harry, I've got there, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
Of course I can.
There.
Oops.
And you, keep...
Couldn't agree more. But if you use that knife, I will incinerate you.
And your friend with me? Hardly. Now, I saw you on the ship, didn't I?
You did.
Splint. And now you're going to tell me exactly what you and those tentacled freaks...
Let's try and talk our way out of this one.
Your mind twists. You try to hold the...
What was that? What's going on?
Don't want to burn him.
You're not one of them. They took you. Just the same as me. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies.
Oh, Gale disapproves. Okay.
My name's Astarion. I was in Baldurs Gate when those beasts snatched me.
Oh, he disapproved because he didn't understand that I was being tongue-in-cheek when I said I would have done the same. Well, I might actually. So.
Is that so? We clearly move in different circles.
Clearly.
So, do you know anything about these worms? Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time. You know, and use all right.
Seems great.
What a day.
Arian. So, what is actually... You can respec him at level 3. We don't really need the cunning actions, so we shouldn't go rogue, right? So what do we actually want here? We could go Bard, just to get pick up some of them all. Let's see. Featherfall, Long Strider. I was dumb enough to take that on Gale. If I knew this, I should. If I had just thought a little into the future, I could have not taken this on Gale. Spider is another option, and then go for probably archery to be. No, that's too weakish. Don't have an offhand attack for that yet. Plus 3 damage to my offhand attack is fine, but it's not that great. Doesn't do anything either. So archery is probably still the strongest, and he's supposed to become my archer, I think, eventually. So let's just probably just do that right away. That's not bad. Using currently, he can get a slightly better weapon, can't he? At least. Like that. I think we are gonna say... First of all, this looks better on me, clearly.
On my mind. And, well,
Yeah, there we go.
Well,
He...
hello.
Yeah, cloth. Could get maybe a mage armor, maybe not. Maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe we should go and fetch Lysel. Oh, she has the ever-burning blade. Of course we should. There we go. Where did the boar go? I can't speak with animals at the moment, can I? I'm certain I can't, so that doesn't matter. Oh, yeah, I need to actually remember that I might want to be a little careful, because there could be other, like, encounters out here. I think Death March adds encounters as well, and not only... That only updated, what are they called? Fights for the enemies.
breathing.
Astarion's probably the best one.
Simple.
Definitely. Definitely the best one. That's probably what I should have said.
Into my pocket.
What to do?
Slightly better hats. Maybe let's just put it on here.
What have we here? Subtle steps.
Wonder if the gods
Good.
are watching me.
Do we have anyone with the required strength to move this stone? Maybe Shadowheart is strong enough. Pretty certain none of the others are. Maybe we just go and get Lysel first. That could work as well. Probably like they all need to come.
Nice view.
Nature failed, nature failed.
Nice.
Come on, Gale. Yay.
Grooves in the mud around that rock.
Shadowheart, are you strong enough? Not strong enough. If this build... Oh, she is. Just only. Also slightly.
Still breathing.
Nice.
Despite
Go power.
everything.
Let's read these, right? I think one of these actually does something. This is the one. There we go.
If not over, then through.
Booty. Did I end up taking familiar? I did. Oh,
I've got a long road ahead.
I should get my raven
How
out.
much farther can I go?
Oh, and since I actually did end up taking Ulstrad on Gale, I should probably actually cast on people as well, right? Apparently there's a mod for doing this as well, which I found pretty nice, except for the fact that it made it permanent, I think.
Step by step.
Which I really like. Cutting down on tedious redoing spells is fine and all, especially if I'm gonna be resting more. And editing less, probably. See, isn't there a mind flayer in here that we can go and...
Yes.
I wonder if that... 184 hit points. Yikes.
There, a mind flayer.
But dying though. I'm glad it didn't bug out and have full health or something silly. I think there's
Light on my
could
feet.
be something about that. I wonder if it is safe to hex it first. Let's science it. It's just the right one, right? That do anything? It did not.
Death won't take me yet.
35 minutes.
Monster.
Awesome.
Death is too good for it.
Good.
Path lies before me.
So we need to go and fetch Slash Cell. Then we're getting closer to a full party. I think I may try to maybe go with I can only use supply packs to rest. That could be an interesting thing. I've set it to triple amount, so it should be 120 to rest. And if I can only use supply packs, that could make resting still pretty scarce. That could be maybe fun, I don't know. And then, since I'm doing all of this other nonsense, maybe I shouldn't, but I did find
I don't need any attention.
nice
Sort of
addendum.
you can carry me.
Oh, not addendum. Like, just as you can have all these rules, you must play solo, must not rest, must not all things. Someone suggested that every potion counted only as like 1/4 of a potion or something like that. So in order to use a scroll or potion or something like that, you had to discard 3 others of the same sort, or in Scroll's case, same level.
Of course it's dangerous. One of them carved up Zor's whole squad.
So let's leave it.
There we are.
And let the goblins have it? No. We take it to the grove.
Let's just
Out of sight, out of mind.
let's go and talk. I think we are pretty safe for that. Stay first. Keep saving. Keep saving. Keep saving. Remember that we're not on animals anymore. That's awesome.
Zoru was right. Yellow as a toad, and twice as ugly.
Love that.
The things they
And if it escapes,
Your skull pounds in response.
get rid of them.
I love this one. She doesn't like being caught. That's fine by me. I can take her being a little scorned for that. I think I might
he's
be as
right.
well.
Let's go. We need to check out that blast. You didn't hear it. Shook our camp good, so we came for a look. Northwest. Look for Nettie. Whatever your wound, she can mend it.
And be careful. There are
I mess.
enough gawking. Get me down.
I think we're fine. Just let's wait for them to actually be out of earshot. If you shoot it down too fast, they are gonna
Observe and listen.
actually
Hear
aggro.
goblins before you see
Everyone knows probably at this point. See what we have.
Might be useful.
No reason using that. Might as well.
The tadpole hasn't yet scrambled, but the longer we wait, the more my people possess the cure for this infection.
Careful. She obviously sees your kindness as weakness. Don't let her take advantage.
It is many things. Githyanki protocol is clear. When infected with a gay tadpole, we must...
You're full up. Dismiss someone first.
Shadowheart has her armor at the moment, so I'll just go to the camp anyways, right? Set it up correctly.
Very
do
well.
like this.
But heed
Oh,
my
it disapproves.
words.
Okay.
The Horned Ones mentioned a camp. A crash must be near. I will be at your...
Good. Get to the vault. No, we're not going there yet. Where is the... There it is. We can teleport back afterwards.
I hear shouting up ahead.
We should check it out, but be careful.
There we go. Good. Can we... Oh, I was... Ah, damn it. Oh, that was the add-on I wanted to have, where you were able to see all of the characters at once. So we actually do need to kick someone in order to make room for others. Shadowheart, my girl, I think you're going bye-bye. Actually, let's just... Faster. Shields, we need that on probably... Oh? Like this? That was better. He has no bonus action at the moment. Let's get you into some actual clothes, I say, and then this is, I guess, actual clothes. Light crossbows. Yes, this could look awesome on Gale. Yes. And that should be fine. So, what is it everyone calls a God's favorite princess, or whatever. Gonna go bye-bye for now.
A little discourse.
Lae'zel has a dangerous look in her eyes. Let's just hope she reserves those impulses for any common foes.
He readily handed... Oh, fuck. Have I been talking into a tipped mic all this time? I may have been. So she readily had... Oh, that's going to be annoying if that's the case. She readily handed over all of her stuff except the artifacts. So let's ask
There's
about
no
that.
story. None that you're entitled to hear, anyway. Just forget you ever saw it. We haven't gone all that far yet. What are you referring to exactly?
Turns out that matters. That's fine. Bye-bye. Could I not just ask her to
I
leave?
need to find a way forward. I need a quick word.
Something the matter?
There we go.
If you're sure.
Chatter already. It is done.
That was better.
Speak. Iron, more. It is imperative we locate a creche. You do well to observe more. Yes, then you're all. Then you have ceased to exist, and a mind flayer is words forged in steel. We must. The first symptoms should have long since started.
Nonsense. Come on.
That is what puzzles me. Yes, but besides, what hasn't happened may yet come to pass. I expect I am your first. Of course you haven't. You are no less alien to me than I am to you. That large, fleshy nose of yours looks like a mistake.
That large fleshy nose of yours looks like a mistake. It's
Better is
banter.
an opinion. Disciplined, dignified.
That's great.
Eager for battle.
Good. There we go. So I guess if we are resting, level 2 fighter actually does something for once. Action search is not an ability I'm impressed with if you don't rest, obviously. I'm a fan of ranger though. Guess she also already has great weapon fighter. What else could work for her? Barbarian 1 doesn't give a lot either, that's only rage. Doesn't do anything, doesn't do anything. No, we don't want any of the... Oh. I think the Find Familiar is probably... And let's actually go for just pure fighter for once. For the action search here. Might actually kind of need it, or want it at least. This is a very different way to play the game. What this one? There we go.
No one's stopped me yet.
Shitty armor class. Really like me some light crossbows eventually. But not the head crossbows, I mean.
Watch your back.
So let's... Where's the raven at? Go. Both.
My pleasure.
Nevermore. Both the raven. It's a fun little throwback that doesn't really make sense.
Keep your distance, darling.
So, do I have a semi-functioning team here? This guy is missing an offhand attack. We could.
No rest for the wicked, I
Gale is
see.
probably going to be the weakest, to be honest. So if we... No, he does. Good amount of spells that could do something. He's kind of supposed to be my campcaster, though. I'm not campcaster, but... I think he's going to be that for now. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just waste his spell slots and stuff here.
Let's explore.
Starion,
Still alive.
so you need to go into this set of gear as well. Tisk.
Ah, excellent choice. With haste.
Do that. Team camp clothes. Can't have armor equipped. Oh, he has the leather helmet, of course.
Trust no one.
Let's give that to Laysal. Doesn't really do a lot. Except it kind of makes her look worse.
All right.
Mm.
Yes.
Oh, he went back to where he came from, of course. Ah, sorry. It should be maxed out then. Would I have a mage hands for the fight? I still have here. Oh, Gale coming actually only for his mage hands could be a thing.
At the ready.
Really, I still need to go and speak with him and all of him to leave, right? Which one of these guys looks best on a rope? Oh, actually, never mind. There we go. That was better. Ish. Maybe this works? Nope, that didn't work. Great.
One day I'll catch a break.
Your desire.
Did Gale have any other spells that he wanted to cast on people? We all have Long Strider already. I think he did, right?
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
A Githyanki joining our company. Not a collaboration I'd have anticipated, but a welcome one nonetheless. I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it. I'll be here.
Will be. Oh, no. Is that a thing now? I'm just gonna quickly invite him back in order to see whether or not
With
he gets a Raven back.
Seek and you shall find me.
He gets a dead Raven back. And no... Find familiar? What? So what is that all about? That's gonna mess with a lot of my nonsense. Oh. Any bastard must take a short rest.
Direct.
Yeah, that's gonna mess with a lot of my nonsense.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Holy smokes, I'm glad that's not usually a thing, is it? Maybe it's because I'm building solo for the last long while.
go ahead. I'm listening.
And you don't really kick yourself from the party that often. Did you not? Did I click the wrong one? I clicked the wrong one.
How can I help? I question the wisdom. I'll be.
I think I just said leave, as in trying to tell him to leave. You know what? You get to join again.
Something the
Even if
matter?
I'm bad at this.
All right.
Doo-dee-doo-dee-doo.
I wonder what the next move is.
So is she actually better off with a piece of armor? I think she is, yeah. She also gets to have the shield then. It means Astarion actually gets to have an offhand attack, which is probably a good thing. Better chance to proc the sneak attack. It's a good thing I took all of this off of her before, right? There we go.
Got to keep moving.
Don't touch me.
So let's see. Another dagger.
Looking ahead.
You also needed another dagger. Did we have 4? We did not. Let's steal one of Astarion's. And then let's say he can use a scimitar in the main hand, right? And a short sword in the offhand. Seems better. There we go. Can I actually use his weapons as a warlock? Is it really only the daggers? Probably only the daggers. Some staffs and nonsense. Good. Let's get one more fight in here before I need to sleep. Oh, it's really late. Never mind. Let's just cut it here. Thank you for now. I've been Chantron. You've been awesome. Don't forget to do the YouTube stuff. Like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. And have a nice one.